you to Bowser or something, you know? And I mean the real Bowser. All right, and it looks like they are off. Ooh, excellent. Very interesting strategy differences right off the bat. As we see, the Cole is going to take a little bit of extra time right in 1-1 to grab his first power-up right away, while Kosmic is running through the level small. So I imagine what this means is that we're probably going to see the Cole also grab firepower right when it's available in 1-2. And my guess is that we're going to see Kosmic get his first power-up in 1-3 and his firepower in 1-4. What that means is that Kosmic has a very, very difficult 1-2 to tackle. That jump that he just did right there, very, very difficult to pull off. Then he's doing some pipe jumps here. Like, it's a... basically, if you do what Kosmic's doing... it's a little bit faster to pick up your power-ups in 1-3 and 1-4. The power-ups are just a little bit more optimally placed for you to grab. However, you're asking for a very, very difficult 1-2 if you do that. But he's Kosmic, and he just nailed it with expert precision. And here we go. Speaking of expert precision, I said that 1-3 power-up is a little bit more optimal to grab. That's also if you happen to just grab it perfectly. So it's still really difficult even when you get up here. And the Cole takes his first hit in 1-3, ran into a Koopa. So that's unfortunate. Because he's not going to be able to get firepower before that he gets up to this Bowser here. Ooh, Kosmic had... Oh, gee, that was so close. Kosmic had a little bit of trouble grabbing that fire. Oh, and he gets hit by a bar because of it. His timing was thrown off because it took him a couple extra jumps to grab that firepower. So then when he went over to the bars, they weren't lined up the way that he was expecting. So now both players get to watch the Axe cutscene. And I was just going to mention that the reason that you see players... Or the reason that it is faster to have firepower in this game is it's not just easier because you're able to shoot things with fire. It has to be faster also, you know, for it to be what they do in the world record runs, you know? And the reason is when you fire kill the Bowser, or I should say when you don't fire kill him and you hit the axe, you have to watch the whole cutscene of the bridge collapsing. And then the Bowser falls into the lava, and then the victory fanfare starts. But if you kill him with fire, then immediately when you hit the axe, the victory fanfare starts. So, granted that you can fire kill the Bowser in less time than it takes to watch the cutscene, you'll save time. It's pretty easy to do that, though, since he takes up to 5 fireballs to defeat. There's something weird about it, though, where, like, Bowser's hitbox is actually 2 hitboxes that overlap on a certain spot. And I've heard, like, if you shoot your fireball into that spot, it does 2 damage to him, essentially. So you can kill him in as little as 3 fireballs. But alright, so, both players took damage in 1-4, and interestingly enough, the Cole has fired back up as soon as possible, while Kosmic is still small Mario. There are a lot of power-ups in level 2-1, and he did not go for any of them, so I'm excited to see what his strategy is going to be. Maybe who knows, maybe we're going to see small fire now. He's going for a backup small fire or something like that. That'll be interesting to see where that goes. Grabbing the 2-3 mushroom. Gotcha. And he grabbed it fast enough. Now, for a lot of players, if you have to grab the power-up in one of these cheap bridge levels, it puts you at risk for getting a 6 on the timer. But he grabbed it so well that it was 3 Mario seconds faster than your average person. Now, the reason that would have been a big deal is so in this game, everyone knows that sometimes fireworks go off at the end of a level. Well, the reason that might happen, it depends on the seconds digit of your timer, where if it's a 1, 3, or a 6, you'll get that many fireworks respectively. Beautiful Bowser kill from Kosmic there. And there's the Cole. Beautiful Bowser kill as well. Wow, so they're both fired up, and they both just finished 2-4. We're basically back in sync here, where they are less than half a level apart. All right, and World 3, things start to get a little bit more difficult. World 4, things get a little bit more difficult. I can't wait for World 5, though, personally. But there we go. As I'm saying, World 3 is a little bit more difficult, but they both navigated that level beautifully. Those Koopas at the end, on the staircase at the end, can be quite difficult. And now, let's see. This level, what you'll notice is that it's pretty simple, where it's just flat ground and jumping over enemies. However, there are just a couple precarious little jumps like Kosmic just hit and the Cole is about to come up on now. You have to jump over these Goombas and then off the ledge behind them. So easy to overshoot that jump into the pit or undershoot the jump and bounce off the Goomba into the pit, you know? So there's a couple spots like that that really make you have to pay attention on 3-2. And now 3-3, we get our tree top level. We've seen the mushroom top level. Wait, I might be getting confused. Anyway, it's treetops at nighttime. We've definitely not seen that yet. And then we get some levers. You can actually get over the flagpole in this level, but it's not exactly optimal, so we probably won't see it in any races. I mean, you can get over the flagpole in a lot of levels, but that level is the one where, like, as a kid, I was able to do it, you know? All right, and 3-3. Let's see what the Potaboo behavior is. Kosmic takes it safely. The Cole, the Cole started to take it safely, but ended up getting hit by the second flagpole. And yes, I am referring to the elevator method, or the using the pulley to get over the elevator. But you can get over the flagpole in like 1-1 if you do Koopa stuff. Alright, so one nice thing for the Cole is that there are 2 power-ups available in level 4-2 here for him to fire back up, so he won't fall too far behind. Ooh, it looks like the second power-up is not fast enough for him, though, to grab, so he's going to be opting to power up at the beginning of 4-2 instead. So, that is exciting, and that's really next level. I mean, when you're practicing for races and all that, it's really important to know where your power-ups are so that you can run damage control if you get hit, right? But then the next level of that is choosing your next few power-ups and deciding which one coming up is the fastest one to grab, and also that you won't require... you won't lose time by requiring fire before you get to it, and that kind of thing, you know? And the Cole, representing bottom route. I'm very excited to see that. So that level, I didn't say it ahead of time, but we got to see a nice little demonstration of 2 different strategies there, where Kosmic took the top route, and the Cole very stylishly took the bottom route. They both take the same amount of time. If you take the top route, you gotta navigate the very end of it very skillfully in order to not lose any time, which Kosmic did. And then 4-3 is also a level that takes some very skillful navigation if you want to save an extra 21 frames at the end by getting some sky boots. Didn't look like the Cole got it, but I'm actually no expert on sky boots. I don't really... it's hard for me to tell. Maybe it's just because I never get it, so I don't know what it looks like when you do. But alright, 4-4 is one of our maze castles. You'll see the runners take an odd route through this level that doesn't look like it's the fastest, but it is due to the mazy nature of this level, where it will keep on looping if you don't do it just right. Oh, and the Cole takes another hit on the approach to Bowser. Now, 4-4 is one of the most difficult Bowsers. There's a lot of business in front of him, and that is definitely a common place that you'll see racers take damage in races. So he'll be looking to grab power-ups in either this level or 5-2 has a bounty of them. Oh, but he's taking a star for some safety here. Interesting. Oh, for these piranha plants here. That makes sense. All right, and Kosmic did not get shot by the infamous cannon at the beginning of 5-2, so he's going to have a pleasant cruise through the rest of this level here, hopefully. Meanwhile, the Cole, let's see what happens there. He also does not get shot by the cannon. Takes the first power-up available. Let's see how he handles. Oh, nice. Excellent kick on that hammer, bro. Excellent duck jump on that hammer, bro. And then those bros were nice, so he'll be powering up here now. Perfect. Kosmic on 5-3. Very difficult level due to the bullet bills and also just the real specific way that you need to stomp this certain Goomba or do something similar in order to not cause one of the platforms to despawn. It's one of the unfortunate quirks about this game. This game is like near perfect, you know, but it's got a couple little quirks. And one is that if you play this level 5-3 at full speed, this second platform here will not spawn. Wow, the Cole got a weird bill there and just beautifully handled it. Very good improvisation there. And ooh, Kosmic excellently navigating 5-4 castle. I should have hyped it up more. 5-4 castle is the like most difficult thing to get through without getting hit. And Kosmic just danced right through all those potaboos and fire bars. So there we go. And now we'll see how the Cole handles it. Very, very good safety strat there, where he slowed down just a little bit to handle those potaboos really smoothly. That's something that, like, I tried to adopt that strategy, but I couldn't figure out exactly how to do it. But he just demonstrated it once again for me. And here we have 6-1. Very good that both players have firepower on this level. This level does have 2 power-ups for you to grab, but it can be very precarious with this Lakitu throwing spinies at you the whole time. So now Kosmic is on 6-2, and the Cole will be joining him soon. This level, very, very interesting with just the amount of pipes and piranha plants. This is one of the most important levels to have firepower on if you want to have like an easier race time. Of course, it is possible to do just as fast small, but it's very dangerous and difficult. And 6-2 is also just a really interesting level with the way that you see so many players take just a slightly different path through this level. There are just so many different ways to get through it. One interesting thing about it, though, is it is a level that ends in a 3 on the timer if you do it optimally, meaning that the players do actually have to slow down at some point, if not at the very end, if they want to avoid losing time to having to watch a few fireworks. So that also makes it interesting. All right. So 6-3 I didn't really talk about, but it can be really unexpectedly tough with all of its weird little platform jumps and slowdowns and speed-ups. Meanwhile, Kosmic is on 6-4. Really, really interesting castle as well. The way that you have to manipulate the fire bars if you want to get through the level quickly. We'll see what the Cole does for his opening strat here. Most players, just like that, they will duck jump underneath the first potaboo. I don't know if he went under the fire bar fast enough, though. Okay, he ducked to make sure. Excellent move there. He saw it as well. Not quite sure if he went under the fire bar fast enough. So that second one, or the last one, might have come down on his head. And Kosmic takes damage to some bros in 7-1. Oh, that's a big deal. Taking damage in 7-1 means that he is not going to have firepower for level 8-1 because there just aren't enough power-ups along the way anymore. So if he decides to power back up, that's gonna close the gap a little bit and let the Cole catch up just a little bit. He might opt to just go small strats from now on, though, because the thing is, the firepower mostly saves you time on Bowser kills, and there's only one Bowser kill left to save time on. Because as far as World 8 goes, time ends when you hit the X, regardless of whether there's going to be a bridge collapsing animation. So World 7 is the only axe hit that matters, as far as that goes. Ooh, the Cole having a little bit of trouble with this, with the choke point there. That's really the, one of the tougher parts of these underwater levels is there's that early on choke point that it's so easy to get hit during. All right, and here's where we'll see whether Kosmic is powering up here. Meanwhile, the Cole is, oh, he is. Excellent, excellent. I so much agree with that. Like, I was talking about time saves and how, like, firepower doesn't necessarily make up for itself time-wise anymore at this point in the game. However, it does give you a huge amount of race safety. So I totally agree with power and backup, particularly making sure that you're going to get through 8-3 safely. Oh, and the Cole takes a hit and has to match Kosmic's power up as well. And yeah, what I was saying is that I mean, when the racers are this close to each other, level 8-3 could so easily just become a turnaround for the race immediately if you get hit. And so not being small in 8-3 is just going to be a huge way to kind of solidify your time and not accidentally take a super costly World 8 death. All right, level 7-4, kind of the calm before the storm, you know, not the most difficult castle in the world. And here we go in World 8. So Kosmic is big, and oh, he's doing pipe jumps. So that might even be part of the reason that Kosmic wanted that power up, is for safety on a level like 8-3, like I was talking about, but also safety so that he can do pipe jumps. Because the thing about level 8-1, oh, beautiful. The thing about level 8-1 is that if you have firepower, it's like moderate difficulty to get through with an optimal 200 on your timer. But if you don't have firepower, you have to do a bunch of pipe jumps, like Kosmic just did, nailed all of them, and still beat the level without firepower with an optimal 200 on the timer. If you take safety strats, you're more likely to get something like 195. All right. And then, so here we see Kosmic skipping the 8-2 power-up. So indeed, he is not interested in starting 8-3 with firepower. He is just interested in the safety of Big Mario. And just like that, the safety pays off. And we see Small Mario. And you know what? I think it looked like Kosmic was thinking about Bullet Bill glitch there, but he actually realized that slowing down for that bullet would have gotten him a 6 on the timer and not saved him any time. That is some, like I'm talking about, next level foresight that these runners have with their choosing power-ups and stuff. A lot of runners will be like, oh, Bullet Bill, and they'll go for the Bullet Bill glitch. But will they look at the timer and see that it wouldn't save him time? Oh. This is an excellent race. Wow, Kosmic almost getting 6 on the timer there, but knowing that he had just enough time to barely make the 7. So he's through World 8, it says it on the screen, World 8-3. And he is on to the final level of the game. While the Cole has firepower in 8-3 and is able to catch up with him pretty quickly here. So if anything unfortunate happens, this race is immediately in the other hands. And so we're coming up with just 2 very, very good times here, it looks like. We've seen some power downs here, but no deaths for either runner. Kosmic just beautifully navigating the water section here. Very difficult to do as Big Doofus Mario, as I like to call him. And Kosmic challenges the Podoboo, gets hit, but that's okay. His iframes sent him through Bowser's hammers to get him just an absolutely amazing 1933 on the timer. Just such a good time. Absolutely a pleasure to watch. The Cole right up on his heels here, going through the fire section or the water section himself. Also very beautifully navigated. And let's see. Challenges the Potaboo as well. Right through the Bowser's hammers, and he gets a 20:07 on the timer. Very, very good race time. Of course, it's just at this point in the tournament so difficult to compete against something like a 1933 that a runner like Kosmic can just bust out of nowhere. So, the Cole can bust a 1933 out of nowhere as well. But races are so variable in how long that it can take. So this was just an excellent race, and yeah, absolute pleasure to watch. Kosmic was ahead pretty much the whole time, but I really felt like, any one of those mistakes from Kosmic could have led to turning the race the other way. And a lot of the time it was where Kosmic would take damage or something to give Cole a little bit of time to catch up, but Cole would match those mistakes and stay just a little bit behind. And so what we ended up with was a race that just the entire 20 minutes, it did feel like it could have gone either way, but it never actually turned around. So yeah, I don't see either of the runners. Oh, you know what? Let me try to get them in here. Yeah, I don't see either of the runners in the booth for commentary. But I will see what I can do about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the race, and if we can get some interviews here, I hope you'll stick around for that. And then we've also got more stuff coming up here as well. So, yes, let's just take a quick look at the schedule. Later today. Oh yeah, just in a couple hours, we've got Darpy versus YouTube Man right here on Speed Gaming 2, and that is going to have commentary by my own brother Flex Retro. So that should be exciting. I hope you guys watch that. And then tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, we've got LK versus GT Ace, another two of the top runners of this game. And then later the week we'll have some other stuff scheduled as well. So lots more Mario coming up, and lots of other races coming up as well that I hope you guys are excited about. In fact, I'm curious about what's coming up right now. What do we got on Speed Gaming 2? New Super Mario Bros. Wii race. That sounds awesome. And then New Super Mario Bros. DS. That's the original one. I was thinking like DS. What isn't that New Super Mario Bros. 2? But that was 3DS. But yes, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Then we got New Super Mario Bros. Original. Before our other Super Mario Bros. Tournament. So that's great. And then Super Metroid Double Anti-Bingo later today. Those are always really interesting to watch. And then over on Speed Gaming 1, it looks like it's just Metroid all day. There was Other M earlier, and I missed it. Oh, I love me some Metroid Other M. And then on Speed Gaming 3, we've got some Luigi's Mansion races. Oh, man, all over Speed Gaming. Looks like just a bunch of good stuff today. I could be anywhere and be having a good time. And it sounds like, there we do have an interview. It's Kosmic. How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good.
Excellent. It was a pleasure to watch a 1933 in a race. Excellent time.
Thank you.
And
Nice.
how are you feeling about it? About the 1933?
It's pretty good. I unfortunately couldn't grab the 1-4 flower, so I got hit, and that kind of derailed the whole run. I had to, once you mess up, things kind of spiral out of control. So I was kind of fighting that the whole time, and started to get a little sloppy near the end. I was getting nervous, but we pulled it through.
Yeah, the fire bar underneath the power-up, like, it almost came up close enough to get you, so I was, like, so relieved when you actually got away from it. But then, yeah, that, like, messed up the rest of your fire bars, and they were just in a weird spot.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Oh,
We can, yes. So the
Yeah.
Cole is here as well, and how are you feeling?
I don't know. Kosmic got 1933. Just a good time. I don't know. I didn't expect to win, of course. But I don't know. I did both pretty silly mistakes. 1-3, probably the most stupid one, and then a technical mistake in 3-4 because I missed the duck jump. But then I think that I don't know. I feel a bit. I don't know how to describe this. I got, because I think that the other two hits I got were RNG dependent. So I mean, the 4-4 pattern I got was pretty unavoidable. There was absolutely almost on anything I could have done there. It was absolutely bad, and that probably cost me. I don't know if I could have got closer to the Cosmic time. Maybe that, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds, but. And then the cheat chimps and -3. I played safe to avoid a pretty brutal one after the power up and got hit in the back. And ouch. That didn't really cost me that much time. And the rest was, it was a pretty good run. I recovered every time pretty well, so I'm overall okay with my run. The time is not great, but I think I played well. Despite, I also recovered from my mistakes. I got RNG pretty badly. I have this feeling, maybe wrong. If you disagree, feel free to say that. But I have a feeling that the 2 episodes in 4-4 and 7-3 were RNG. Bad RNG. Yeah,
Well,
apart from that, I played well. So.
From our side, what I can say is that the race was really, really a pleasure to watch the entire time. I mean, you guys were never really that far apart from each other, so it always just felt like it would have been very easy for it to swing the other way.
Yeah.
Which just always makes for a really, really entertaining race. So, yeah.
And I actually discovered that the BBBB from T-Rox actually works, because I've done it, and it actually works. It's so cool. It makes A-2 no longer a threat, honestly. It makes the level so easy, much more easier, man. With that strat, A-2 is no longer a problem. It's so cool. Actually, it works. Thanks, T-Rox, for that. I wish I've known it before, but fine. Yeah. That's it.
All right, that sounds good. Kosmic, any closing thoughts?
I haven't looked at bracket. I don't know who I'm up against next, but everyone in this tournament's like really fierce competition. So regardless of who it is, I'm worried, and could in grand finals, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. The tournament is just so stacked this year. It's just been crazy and such a pleasure to watch all these races and see so many sub-20s as compared to
I still have to do one. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad, man. I the bracket at least once. I mean, I think I have already done a lot of improvements from the previous race. So I'm pretty confident, and I think I may get it. So
yeah, we'll see. And yeah, Kosmic, it looks like you'll be up against Goofy Chocobo in the next round. So that'll be a heck of a race, just because you guys both are so consistent. And then Cole, I'm seeing that. Let's see, this is match 53.
I already know. I would like to have some fun and figure out my round. Otherwise, I'll tell you, because
yeah, it looks like you'll be up against either Rupert, Takate, or JT Knott. Because the winner of Rupert or Takate will go on to face JT Knott. The winner of them will go on to face you in the bonus brackets. So
Yeah.
we will see. And it looks like if you and I were to reface each other in that bracket, it won't be until the finals.
Yeah, because I think that we were in the same side before, so now we get into the opposite. Yeah.
Yep.
Back into the
All
bracket again. So do I mean, fine.
Yep.
It's fine losing against Kosmic. I think there's no shame.
All right.
I really wish better RNG. Let's see what I would have gone, but that's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's completely fine. And GG to Kosmic is the best right now. Is the best rounder. So I don't feel bad losing against him.
Thanks, dude. Good games.
Yeah,
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks to both of you for running. It was a pleasure to watch. Thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting us, and all of the tournament admins for running this thing. And of course, thanks everybody for watching. And I hope that we will see you guys on the next race in just a couple hours. See you later.
Bye guys. GG Kosmic. See you next time.
GG.